promised, I'm starting my video letter to you. You know, I've never done this before. Another first you're bringing out me here. Jeez, what am I going to do? I can't believe this. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to say, but I just got this thing tonight, got my battery charged up, and I have to use it because, you know, I have to. It's new, you know, it's my new toy, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do or what I'm going to say in this, but it could be interesting, and I don't know what's going to happen, but this is my new camera, and see, this is a pretty good picture, huh? Look, this is the manual, but this is the CCD TR81, and this is a picture of what it looks like. And it's just a little bigger than this, not too much bigger. It just like fits in the palm of your hand. Pretty cool, huh? I must say. And it comes with this nifty little remote control, so that like with this thing, I can start and stop it, but I won't stop it right now because we're recording and stuff and having a good time. But I can like zoom in here, huh? Check it out. I'm gonna go back to where I was before because that was just a little bit too close for me. But my new camera, CCD TR81, pretty nifty, huh? And like if you know, while we're doing this, if it looks like, you know, I'm like looking down here, you know, kind of maybe from where you're sitting now, maybe I'm like looking at your feet, it's because, you know, you have like really weird feet. No, just kidding. It's because I have the camera sitting on top of my TV, wired into the TV, so I can kind of get an idea of what I'm looking like here. And that's why I look down there to see me, not your feet. But anyway, so nifty remote control, huh? I like it a lot. And so when I run out of things to say, like right now, I can stop it from here and then pick up later, so it looks like I kind of had a good idea, even though I'll like probably switch positions. So I just kind of ran out of things to say, so I'm going to stop it right now for a minute and think of something else to say. Hold on. Where'd I go? Oh, I disappeared. You can't see me. Actually, I just came over here and I thought I'd put on a little bit of background music. That might be pretty loud, so I'm like turn it down a little bit so it is background music and not foreground music. But it's just a couple seconds went by since stopped with this. But you know, I don't know what to do. I guess it's just like a regular letter, but you know, talking and video and stuff. I had a pretty good day at work today. I had my final interview, I think, for that job I've been interviewing with. I think I finally decided to take it. I interviewed with the guy that will be my boss's boss's boss. Pretty high up guy, you know, but it went real well and real positive, so I think I'm going to get the job definitely, and maybe I'll find out tomorrow, on Monday maybe. But, so what are you doing for Thanksgiving? You know, you have big plans? You're going to go out, eat some, guess you're not going to be eating much turkey, seeing as how you're a vegetarian. What do vegetarians eat on Thanksgiving anyway? I wonder about this. You can see the date down here. It's November 26th. It's the day I got my video camera. Also, it's kind of weird. 2 years ago today, I got my car, so it's just a good day for getting toys. You know, I guess it's the time of year, toy day. I don't know, but so geez, what do I do? You know, what else should we say in this letter? I could stand here and do a little dance. Can you see this? You know, I bet you can't read this, can you? You know, I'm not going to tell you what it says either. I'm just going to sit here and let it bother you. Try to see, maybe I'll put it down so you can't really see it very well. But I'm sure it's going to bother you a lot, so I don't know. But we'll see what happens. Hi, Jim, by the way. I don't know if you're sitting here watching this or maybe watching this by yourself, but I figured I'd say hi to you anyway and eventually get back. How's that Velcro doing? If you need some more of it, let me know. But, so you guys are coming up sometime. That's pretty cool. I think we'll have a real good time. We can play with my video camera and do all kinds of neat stuff. And, I got something to show you. Hold on, wait. I'll be right back. Oh, it's over here. I've got this nifty beer. And you can't read it there, so I have to zoom in, but let's see if you can see this. I'm going to get out of the picture. Oh. See this? Nat's beer. Premium lager. Huh? I got my own label now. What do you think of that? It's pretty good, too. Actually, I don't know if it's good or not, but who cares? It's my beer. I really like it a lot, too. not too many people, I bet have their own beer, huh? Yeah, I must say it's pretty cool. Well, I'm tired of sitting in this position here and doing this letter, so I'm going to turn this off and maybe go somewhere else and sit somewhere else or do something else different. I don't know what it's going to be. And it's the end of the song. Here I am again. I don't know. We get to put the new song on, but you always get these weird camera angles that they do for people, and I don't know if this is focusing on me or if I'm in the picture because I'm just kind of holding it out at arm's length. But you always see these like spinning camera angles, where people are like walking around and looking at the camera and ranting and raving. And, I don't know if this is gonna work, but it's kind of like really weird because you just can kind of like start spinning around really fast, and I'm starting to get dizzy, so I'm probably turning blue. But I don't know. It's pretty strange to me. Wonder what this looks like. It could be really weird, but I don't know. So I'm just trying new things, getting the use of my camera. I'm gonna fall down because I'm like really dizzy. But now let's just try to like walk straight here and see what's going on. But I don't know. So I'm probably sounding really silly because I'm just like trying to keep talking. But I guess I don't need to keep talking. And like I could like bring the camera around the back of me here, and then we could even just like look through here, and you can see me down there in the mirror. Hi, this is me. It's me in the mirror taking my picture. So there's my bike, see, huh? Check it out. My little bicycle. Going around. You recognize my apartment since you were here once. Jim wasn't, but you are AIM, so we'll say hi. But I'm gonna stop it again and think of something else to say. Now I'm just like laying here in bed, and I don't know if this is gonna come out or what, but I just figured I'd try something new and see what's going on. I'm probably like shaking a lot, I don't know if this is gonna be very steady or what. But I was thinking, I really want to know what my birthday present is. So maybe if it comes soon, I can just like record this, record me opening it. I think that could be pretty cool. You could just see like my reaction firsthand, like you were actually here or something, But this is my bed. I'm here, chilling out, happy, using my new video camera, sending a video letter to my friend Amy. But it's just pretty lame. I don't know, what to do, what to say, or anything, So I don't know. Just trying out different positions. Wait, I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna go away. Getting a little bit crazy, but I know I can get crazy with you, Amy, so that's alright, because you're crazy Amy. And I'm just hanging out here upside down, trying not to pass out. My face is gonna be getting really red, but I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying not to fall and trying not to pass out. Sing, world are going to be on the ground. Your head is there to show you along, so stand in the place where you work, the face west. I can't remember the words, but I'm trying not to stay here, figure out what's going on. But my neck's really starting to hurt, and my face has got to be red, and I'm ready to pass out. Head is there, move you along. I'm gonna turn it off now. I gotta get right set up. Pretty cool function, huh? That fade in, and I think I can fade out too, but that's just the function of this great Sony camera. It's incredible, huh? The CCD TR81. But I think this is gonna be it for now, for tonight. I'm getting kind of tired. I'm running out of ideas. And before I get too incredibly stupid and do something I'm totally going to regret and that you'll hold against me for the rest of my life, I'm just going to stop for tonight and then maybe pick it up tomorrow, see what's going on. But, I'm just hanging out here, and this will continue. And to you, it won't even seem like time passed. But for me, it'll be a whole nother day, or maybe 2 days later. I don't know. But I will send this to you. Take care, Amy. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Bye. I can't get this to work. Well, here we are. I told you I'd record this, and I did. Since the last thing I taped has been years. I don't know how long. But I got it in the mail today. It's Thursday, about 10 after 10. I just got home from our little Christmas party dinner that I had in my apartment. And wow, here it is. What does this mean right here? Starfish and coffee, maple syrup and jam, butterscotch clouds, a tangerine, and a side order of ham. If you set your mind free, baby, maybe you'd understand. Prince. I know most Prince songs. This must be a new one. I don't know. You know, and after your comment last night, I'm almost afraid to open this. I don't know, Aim. Let's zoom in here, a little more telephoto action. Just getting in a little closer. But here it goes. I don't know, you got me worried now. Here we go. Oh, I don't know. What could it be? Uh-oh. Pieces. Wow. Amy's Instant Relaxation Kit. Just add water. What to open first? And what's this BB? BB. Maybe I oughta... What is this? Incense. Cool. Mother's Fragrances. Awesome. Alright. Now, you didn't give me any directions. Do I open this first, this, or this? Just in case you're talking about something in here, I'll open this first. But nah, you're always supposed to open the card first, so if I wasn't supposed to open the card, you should have told me. Happy birthday, Matt. Cool. Relaxing bath. Cool. Let's find out what it is. Oh wait, I gotta be careful with this to see if there's anything interesting in this newspaper. It's not comics, but nevertheless, it might be something cool. Cool. Shower and bath gel. Crabtree and Evelyn. This is where I'm supposed to get my niece's stuff for Christmas. This is fate or something. Cool. Smells good. Awesome, thanks. This is so weird. I feel like so impersonal doing this, and I feel like I gotta be... Never mind. Wish you were here. Bath music. Uh-oh. Well, let's see exactly what bath music is. Slow water. Thanks, Aim. Love you. Notice that Bowie was on in the background, so I'm not sure if you could hear that. But now I have another tape from you. And, like, look at this. Maybe we can focus on this. Cool. Awesome. Wait, which side is which? The world will never know. Guess I'll try this side. Oh, looks like it's playing. Let's see what's going on. Cool. So, cool. A little bit more. So, are you gonna with me? You know, presents are always a lot more fun to share with your friends. Cool. Well, I'm not sure about this tape and me using it and stuff, but we'll see what we can do. I'll think about that. Maybe I can get the proper camera angle, not as to reveal anything. But I'm not making any promises. So I have to wait for a real stressful evening, and then you can just see me relaxing with your present. Thanks, I appreciate it a lot. Now I want to stop the camera, but I lost my remote. Cool. Thanks a lot, babe. Love you. Hey, Aim, how you doing? I'm back again. I just wanted to thank you again for my present. It was really cool. I really appreciate you thinking about me. But now I just want to finish this video letter and get it out to you as a test case. And maybe it's cool, maybe it's not, maybe it's funny, maybe it's stupid, but who cares? So, you know, I just thought I'd hang out here and maybe go through your letter, your last letter you sent, a very big, giant, 4-page letter. So, you know, I just like to go through this and say, you know, go through this, all this stuff. Addams Family movie, that's pretty cool. I'd like to see that, but given my social status, I may not get the opportunity to go until it comes out on video cassette. But you never know, I may get lucky and be able to go out and have some fun and see a cool movie. But this Outward Bound thing in Minnesota sounds pretty cool. What exactly is Outward Bound anyway? I'm not sure. But spring break, dog sledding, don't you need to have snow to go dog sledding? So, like, spring, there's like no snow, right? Maybe I'm wrong, you know, let me know what the case is. But, this is pretty cool. So a mountain bike, but, so it's either a mountain bike or dog sledding. I don't know, you rode a bike how many times, but the dog sledding could be really cool. So, I don't know, and it's worth 3 credits, so it's a tough decision, but I'm sure you'll come up with it. And I like this too, smelling produce. I missed that the first time around through the letter. But if we go over to page 2 and see what's on here, see what else we got that's interesting. Tibetan monks. Both of us keep running these Tibetan monks. They're everywhere. I ran into them out in wherever the heck I was, Arizona, no. So Utah, no. New Mexico. Where are they? Where do these guys come from? But that sounds pretty cool. Major passages of time. You know, talk about major passages of time. The beginning of this video letter, from the first night I got the camera until here, was what? Like 2 weeks almost, 3 weeks. But I was just waiting to get that present so I could put it on the tape. Now I got it, so I may as well finish the letter, so I have no excuse to get this out. But this is really pretty cool. My Thanksgiving was really cool. I hung out with my family, and it was pretty awesome, you know. I really like it when my family gets together, you know. We're so close and we get along so well. We just have a really good time when we're together, you know. Just as soon hang out with my family as anybody, which I guess is real important. I think it's a real good environment for, you know, my nieces and nephews to see the love that everybody has in our family for each other. So it's really pretty cool, and I really enjoy being with them all. And Christmas is coming up, so I get to do it again. Next weekend, as a matter of fact, and hopefully I'll get to see you too. Next page, we'll go on here and stuff and see what else is interesting that got my attention. I'd like to talk about this thing a little bit. I don't know if I can do so good over the video camera. Maybe this subject, as far as men and women have an advantage over each other, is better left to letter writing, where I can concentrate on what I'm saying and it's not so much off the cuff, so to speak. But, you know, I kind of agree with you in a sense that men have advantages, you know, financially, verbally overwhelmingly men verbally and physically abuse women. It is usually in a domestic situation because men overwhelmingly have an economic advantage over women. A woman earns 64 cents for every dollar a man makes for the same job. Men with only high school degrees make approximately the same as women with college degrees. The higher paid slash status a position slash occupation is, the fewer women there are in it. Women are always clumped into stereotypically female occupations: social work, elementary, teaching, secretarial, which have lower pay and little room for advancement. From the minute a child is born, turn the page over, parents treat girls differently from boys, socializing them to be subservient, obedient, quiet. Boys are encouraged to be aggressive and independent. In games, little girls stress cooperation, whereas boys stress games with winners. These ideas carry into marriages where women are often better at resolving conflict and men at confronting it. I think it's easy to see that men have an incredible advantage over women, and it is thus much easier for men to abuse women. The problem is with society, not with genetics or biology. I would agree with that from the sense that the problem is with society. But I don't know, I mean, in this situation, and I agree this happens in some ways, basically, you are saying, or you're pointing out the stress point in your argument is that because men make more money than women, and thus hold a more financial status, higher financial status in the marriage, you think that they can hold that over women and thus abuse them, feel like they have power over them because they're providing for them, or and thus have more of a control and can thus abuse them. But I don't agree. In some cases, that's definitely true, where the wife maybe is at home, raising the kids, and the man is typically in the job and he's the only source of income. But I think in today's society, you don't find that as much. I mean, to raise a family nowadays, or to even get by, even without a family, you need two people in the workplace. So in most cases, women in a marriage or in a relationship, possibly, they don't have to be married, is working as well as the man. And although she may be earning 64 cents for every dollar that the man is earning, which I agree that happens in the case, that's a well-documented fact, but she's bringing home an income. And typically, whenever people get married, at least, when women have graduated college, because as many women graduate college now, I think, as men do, they're supporting themselves, or they have jobs, and although they're not making as much money, they still have an income, and thus could support, themselves in marriage. Now, they may not be bringing us home as much money as a man, but just that situation, whereas they are, part of the financial support for the family, I think puts them in a much more credible position, just referring to your argument. And basically, to me, money has no status whatsoever. I mean, a marriage is a partnership, and you got to contribute, either way, to that. And I think that to say just because a man has a financially stronger position than a woman belittles both, a man and also the woman, because then she's feeling subservient to him, that he has more power over her because he makes more or is bringing home more. And in a lot of cases, sometimes women are making more than men now and supporting families. So I think that maybe I have a higher opinion of women, and maybe it's just not maybe I'm not seeing clearly, but I think that women nowadays don't so much feel that way, that they're dominated by this man. They are earning their own way and are a viable source of income in the family or the partnership in the marriage. So obviously you studied this a lot more than me, but my feeling is that that's not the most credible argument. And not saying that there aren't others, but I think that, obviously men abuse women more, but I'm looking for the answer, why is that? Obviously they're the same mentally and emotionally. There's a physical dominance over a man over a woman. So for physical abuse, that takes precedence. But in the so-called mental abuse, why is that? Maybe this is one reason and applies to certain circumstances. But I think there's a lot more cases. So I'm just trying to understand what all the reasons are. So if you have any more insight, or if this gets you fired up, let me know. Let me know what the status is. So maybe on to a little higher things, a little less weighty subjects. But actually, the subjects we're talking about in here, are kind of weighty in a lot of them. So we'll see. But then you kind of went on after that and talked about domestic violence. I think some of the same factors that make domestic violence an epidemic also contribute to crime, homelessness, and murder. Our society is really adept at unequalizing opportunities for power. We need to give equal representation to this country in our government. For example, 52% of U.S. population is women, yet only 2% of the Senate is of the female persuasion. On the lighter question, okay, that's the next question. Let's don't go on to that now. 2% of the Senate is women. So how do we entice women to pursue those senatorial positions? Are there a lot of women running for Senate and just not being elected? Or are women just feeling that they're shut out of that area and not even trying to run? Why is that? I agree there needs to be equal representation. I'm not sure how that relates to domestic violence, but equal representation is good. I think there needs to be a larger scale of blacks in the Senate and the House. And, representation of all racial groups and things like that. And women, I think, is maybe even more important. So how do we entice women to get into those government positions? Basically, my feeling is that, a woman is no more capable than a man, and a man is no more capable than a woman. So, it just depends on that person's personality and their background and their willingness to do the job and go out on a limb for people. So how do we get high-quality women to run for high law offices? How do we do that? I don't know. So if you could be a man for a day, those are some interesting remarks. So you asked me then after that. Well, first let's talk about yours. A day free of remarks and whistles over my body. So you'd like to be an ugly man, I guess, huh? Well, I don't know. Personally, I like whistles and remarks, but I guess I'm a guy, and guys are supposed to say that. But so you're going to be an ugly guy, a pay raise and promotion. I don't know. You're going to have to pick a really good day. I've had a couple days of my life like that, but I don't know. And then a hard-on. That's kind of interesting. Exactly why do you want to experience a hard-on? It is kind of cool, though, but, you don't want to just have a hard-on. You want to have a hard-on and be able to do something with it. Because, if you can't do something with it, then, it's really bad having it. So, then you ask me, what would you do, or what would I want to do as a woman? So, I gotta think about this a little bit, but, I think one thing, and I think I'm going to need more than one day, because you just can't do all this stuff in one day. I'd like to experience menstruation, I think, or maybe PMS is the better thing to experience. I just got to understand that whole concept and what goes through a woman's mind, emotional and physical changes. I think that would help me grasp things a little bit better and understand some of these things, although I've never really had to deal with any girlfriend of mine or friend of mine really that had severe PMS problems, but people just talk about it so much. I want to know what that's all about. Maybe you think I'm crazy, but one time would be alright. What else do I want to think of? Let me think about this. Be a woman. Actually, I think I'd also want to find out. I'd want to have sex with a man just to understand what it felt like. I've always been curious about what it feels like to be a woman and have sex. Multiple orgasms, yeah, that would be pretty cool. And I don't get much of that being a man, but I'm gonna just pop over here one more time so I can focus in. So just hold on, and I'm just gonna pop over here, and I think I'm just gonna stay here now. I just was curious. I thought that was a pretty cool effect, but maybe I can zoom in a little bit. Hey, just get a little closer, a little more intimate thing here. But yeah, have sex, what does it feel like to have a guy inside? That would be pretty cool. It's pretty graphic, maybe you should burn this tape after I send it to you, because I don't know, it's scary, but this tape will come back and haunt me forever. I'm so worried about all these conversations I have with you that are going to come back to haunt me later when I'm CEO of some corporation. My life is on the line, some lady accuses me of sexual harassment, and you come forward and say, yeah, he used to say all this stuff to me too. Look here, look at this videotape. But I don't know. Let me think of one more thing that I'd like to experience as a woman. I just like to understand the whole thought process, and it's impossible because people are different from one to another, but if I could be a generic woman that thought the way most women think, I'd like to be a woman and meet me as a man and understand what her perception of me is. I think that would be cool. And maybe I could learn some things about myself. So, let's go on to the next item. I think that the cause of violence and racism in the U.S. is the underlying belief / institution that people with certain genetic patterns have a scientific advantage over people with / without, I guess, those patterns, when racism and other things leave people much worse off than others. Violence occurs to vent frustration / get revenge / get money. We need more education in this country, and our generation has to set an example to other generations. No more economic priority for weapons development over education, welfare, medicine, and the environment. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. We still need to be able to defend our country, but I think education and domestic issues far outweigh the other thing. Weapons. And that's why I have to disagree with you when you say that George Bush will be president again, because my feeling is that the American people want to change, and I think they're going to vote for some Democrat. I mean, just the election in Pennsylvania was an indication that people want some change. As far as AIDS prevention goes, I think that should be taught in elementary schools first of all. I think abstinence and safe sex should be given as options. Abstinence being ideal, safe sex being realistic. Our nation's heroes, rock stars, politicians, etc. can't even practice monogamy, so it's difficult to teach our youngsters abstinence. Just what politician are you looking at as a hero? I'm just wondering, fill me in on that. But, I agree, Elementary school, yeah, I agree. But do you think we should give condoms out? Think we should give condoms to high school students? Have a little jar sit in the corner of the desk? I think we should. If I had to live on a deserted island the rest of my life, I like 4 out of 5 Dr. Cheeseburger. That was cute. I enjoyed that. Made me laugh. But, a book, a jet ski, a toolbox, a mail order catalog, and a rechargeable dildo. I could put some holes into that and say that some things are going to wear out and what's going to happen, but, you know, those are the things you're going to take, and I respect that, so I'm not going to point out the flaws in your comments. Now you're probably wondering exactly what your flaws were, but I'm not going to tell you. Maybe you should just think about this a little bit more before you decide what you're taking on your desert island. And what book would you take, anyway? That would be interesting to know. And what tools will be in your toolbox? Fill me in. And rechargeable dildo. I'm not sure that there's electricity on this island, but let's hope there is. Never had sexual fantasies about a woman. Did have a dream once that you took a bath with another female. So, did you get sexually excited in this dream when you were in the bathtub with the other female? Or was it just kind of like you were there and she was there and you're just both taking a bath? I don't know. And I just as soon have you fantasizing about my gender anyway. Cool, let's go skiing together. It says, I'd love to go skiing with you. And you never told me about your sexual ski lift fantasy, but I would like to know about that. So, let me know. Maybe I can help you out. I'd be more than happy to do whatever I can, whatever's in my power to help you out. And when, where, how long, and how much, I'll let you know. Maybe we can work something out that's mutually beneficial. Eyes and ears. I agree with your terminology on losing your hearing. I think that's much easier to go about. But of course, if you did lose your eyes, you could get this really cool dog to hang out with. And he could be your friend. Female body function. I would do something to make her able to have more orgasms. That's kind of a cool thing, but geez, you're pretty orgasm greedy, you think. I don't know, you guys can already have a couple, That would be a good thing to change about men, multiple orgasms. But that was cool, yeah, you said about men who had a sex change and have a lot better orgasms or more orgasms. And I heard this lady on, or the lady, I guess it was a guy, transvestite, that had guy that had a sex change operation. He was saying exactly the same thing. He was on the radio and saying that he had one every time, and it was great. Multiples. It was cool. And actually, in that respect, I have something that I want you to hear. And I gotta stop this and put it on the radio, but I'll be right back. Hold on. Well, hey, I disappeared again. Anyway, what I want to play for you is some excerpts of a radio show broadcast from New York. The guy's name is Howard Stern. I don't know if you've heard of him before, but he's pretty crazy sometimes and gets a little out of whack. But this is from a Christmas show broadcast. And the premise is he had this girl come in and had her hypnotized so that whenever he rubbed his ear, she felt like they were in bed together. So just listen to some of this, and it's kind of cool. I'm just going to put this on, and hopefully you can pick it up. I don't know how much it is, but
I would have never done it. The next thing that happened on the Christmas show was Bo the lesbian. She gets hypnotized. She's, I would say she's cute, right?
So
would you describe her as cute? Blonde hair, big dress, great body. Dr. Marshall King is the hypnotist. Truly a genius.
Gary, what's going to happen? Is she going to, go nuts for me?
She's going to feel as if you two are in bed together. And the more you rub your ear, the better in bed you are. She will start to make noises.
I see.
And as I heard the doctor put her under, he said, the more Howard rubs his ear, the more you'll just want him. And the crazier you'll get. No matter how much you want to stop it, you just can't control it.
Lord knows what that'll mean to Bo.
All right, I'm ready. I'll bring Bo in here next to me. It'll be great. How you doing, Bo?
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, everyone's having a good time. I've got the itchiest ear in the business. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my ear. So itchy.
Why are you doing that?
Doing what? Believe how itchy it is.
Oh, stop, please.
great. It's like we were sitting enjoying this together.
Well, I'm just rubbing my ear. It itches. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I?
God.
What?
Stop it.
Stop
This is
what?
like a guy's dream.
Why? Why? I'm just itchy. This doctor's amazing.
Oh my God. Why? No, please stop.
Stop what?
Please go to the other one.
Go to my other ear?
Yeah.
Oh, sure, okay.
Oh my God.
I love having this power over women. So fabulous.
That
How's
looks
it?
so good.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Would you like to do anything?
Would you like to do my ear?
No, you could do it.
I can do it?
Yeah.
All right. You like that?
Just keep doing that.
You like me to keep doing it?
Yeah.
It's fun, huh?
Oh.
This is hilarious.
Oh, come over there.
I feel kind of stupid just sitting here.
Come on.
This is
Come
good
on
enough
over
to
here.
wait for.
Come on over.
Come over to you?
Yeah. Take off those headphones. Come on over. I want to talk to you about
What
something.
are you looking at?
No, nothing. I'm not looking at anything.
You're just standing there practically naked.
What are you looking at? You're really naked. Here, sit down.
Oh my God.
No, sit down. Why? What's the big deal? Take a
On
seat.
your lap?
No, on this chair over here.
Oh, okay, I'll stand in between your
All right,
legs.
good.
Oh, boy.
Look, I'm rubbing my ear. It itches.
Wow.
Hey, this is great, Marla. How's this?
Pretty good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah? You enjoy my presence? Yeah?
Make you feel weak. Do it hard.
Yeah, sure, like this.
Oh.
Yeah, look at this. Watch this.
This is crazy.
She's really digging. Surprised all your clothes are on, though. Well, how's that?
Oh my God.
Really hard.
Oh.
Well,
She can't take her eyes
He's
off.
got a
Take
sore
her
ear.
eyes off my ear.
Look at how she goes.
Now, Doc, what? You gonna do something else?
I'll just let this play because this bit is hilarious.
Well, when you wake up, you see the counter in front of you, and Howard, he's got his thing right up on the counter. It's right up here on the counter, and still when it touches his ear, it still affects you. But it's right up here on the
This is
counter.
great.
Why do I get a count of 5? 1, 2, 3.
Gonna see my penis on the
Wake up.
Bob. Bob, look. Look at this. I'm rubbing my ear. Look at that. You believe it?
This is hilarious.
Look at it. You believe it? You believe it?
She looks at his ear and then she looks at the counter.
You believe it? Huh?
I didn't know it was so.
I told you, I only lie on the air. Nothing's really big. Here,
Do
sit
you
up.
want to touch it?
He usually says his penis is really small.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't mind. Look.
This is a guy's fantasy.
Go ahead. You can touch it.
What did she do?
Just touch it. You like that, huh? Now you realize who is the biggest man in the whole world?
Howard.
Are you a hero? Now you forever worship me?
That's funny.
Yes. Oh, man, my dream come true. Like Christmas. Oh, this is good. This is really cool. I'm telling you, I really like this.
Howard, we tried a thing with you, it didn't come off good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when I wake you up, Bo, you'll be wide awake at the count of 5, Bo. You're going to talk Chinese. Only in Chinese, and you.
Oh, this is cool. I like this. Yeah.
Wide awake, Bo, at the count of 5.
I'll let you hear a little bit of this, then I'm gonna fast forward it.
How do you feel now, Bo? What? What's so funny? What's so funny? What? What?
Well, what's wrong?
No, but what?
You talk to him. 1, 2, 3, talk to him.
What? Say what? Yeah. Well, how do you feel today?
Hold on, wait.
Oh, cool.
Get to your house. What highway, how would we get there?
Now how Lennon felt.
This was very sexy stuff. I thought it was pretty good radio, but I wasn't satisfied. I wanted more.
You were turned on by Bo.
I was turned on by the raves.
Go sleep. Deep sleep sound.
This
Deeper and deeper.
funny.
Way down. Deep sleep
I
sound.
want her to be totally crazed for me. All right, the doc's gonna do it.
Well,
I'm
I like
a great guy, I'm telling you.
It'll be very difficult for you to keep yourself away from Howard. You want to be near him, you want to touch him, nobody's in the room. You don't give a damn who's in the room.
Great, the doc is my hero. I love
Who's in
it.
the room.
Yeah.
You want to be next to Howard.
Maybe you're
you wanna
offended
hold him,
by this.
touch
I
him.
don't know.
No
I
one
think
can
it's
take him
pretty
away. And if
funny.
another girl even tries to get in there, you get very nasty.
Yeah.
Always gonna feel good. Your passion
This
is
is what I
increasing
want.
for
This
him.
is what I want.
And when you
This
get
is
your
what I
eyes on him, when I wake you up,
is
you're gonna be
everything I
so
ever want.
attracted to Howard. So attracted to
This is what
Howard.
I want right
You don't want to
This
wear
is
that
it.
blue shirt where you don't like it on him. Wide awake at the count of 5. You want to get down to the skin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wake up, Bo.
This is it. This is it. I'm so excited. Hang on, Bo. Yeah, look at this microphone for a second.
Yes.
You're really in love with me, huh? What is it when you see when my shirt is off like this?
Potential.
Potential, really? You've never been so attracted to a man before?
No.
Really?
I just want it now.
You really want me now? You do, huh?
Oh,
That's
man.
There's a little bit of trouble. Robin, I've never seen you on your feet like this before.
Juliet, get her out of his lap.
Juliet, you better...
Come on, Diane, get her out of
Yeah,
there.
come on.
Get out of there. He's mine.
Oh, take it easy, girl. You're fighting over me.
They had another girl go in.
Come on, get her out of there.
Well, really, you can't be with me all this
You
much.
can't have him all to yourself.
Yeah, she's just never had anything like this in her life.
Go away.
You better leave, girl, so you're right. Now, Bo, let me ask you this. When you're with me, am I the most exciting man you've ever seen?
Oh, yeah.
You are, huh? You see this dress, huh? She's squeezing it like a... You see the way she's touching me. This is unbelievable. All right, Bo, I want to thank you very much for...
I don't want to stop.
You don't want to stop? No, I think it's enough, don't you think?
Later in the Christmas broadcast, Bo explained
This is what I
it was
wanted you
like to have a hypnotically induced orgasm.
This is what I wanted you to hear.
When you touch your ear,
Yeah.
it was the most incredible feeling I've ever felt. It was just so great.
Yeah, really?
I mean, I couldn't help it.
Your whole
It
body
just
was going?
Yes, it was so erotic.
Wow.
I mean, I wished you wouldn't stop.
I
Oh my
couldn't
God,
believe that,
it was so good.
I thought you were going to attack me at that point.
Oh my God, I wanted to so bad.
Really?
Yes.
And you don't remember sitting on my lap and attacking me and ripping my shirt off?
No, I just wanted to just get at you right here. And I just was so angry when the girls came over.
You got angry at them?
Just so angry. I don't know why.
Well, because they were coming near your man.
No, I just didn't want them to touch you.
Oh, man. Robin.
Well, now you're flipped, Howard.
Oh,
It's
man.
really good, Howard.
Yes.
It's a shame we couldn't finish it. Oh, boy.
So, this is why the FCC is upset with you.
That's it.
So, I went through that whole thing just to get to the point to say maybe to have more orgasms, all you need is a post-hypnotic suggestion. Huh? That's something to think about. So let's just finish up the letter here, see where we're at. Pretty wild stuff, I think. If money wasn't an object, good education. That's something practical. I like that a lot. But I think you're getting a decent education, so I wouldn't put it down too bad. Maybe I'm wrong. David Duke is president. We talk about that. What do I think of President Bush? I don't know. What do you think of any man who's president? I mean, you always are finding fault with him, trying to understand what his agenda is and items, but I mean, I don't know. It's really difficult. I don't think that he is concerned about the domestic issues as he needs to be, and in touch with the actual problems that are happening, or maybe he's in touch and it just doesn't. I don't know. I mean, there's so many things that a man as president needs to do to lead the country and try to push it in one direction or another, and it's a hard job, but and I can't think of any person in my lifetime that has done it really well. I mean, Reagan sure hasn't, although he was very popular. Where those polls come from, I don't know, but it's just a difficult job, and I don't think anybody can do it 100%. So maybe they do well in some areas and bad in other, and I'm not enough of a politician or political type person to understand where President Bush is good and where he's not. I think he has made good roads, outside of the country with foreign affairs, but internally in the country, there's a lot of people suffering and not happy, have a bad quality of life, and that needs to be fixed. So, I don't know if you can blame him so much as the people that elected him and elected the congressman under him, and all this stuff. Whoever's in office, we can't blame them. You got to blame me and you who did or didn't vote. It's kind of a weird thing. Maybe you weren't 18 yet, so I can't blame you, but you better be sure to vote next time around. Because if you don't like somebody, you can't really blame anybody but yourself or the other people that elected him. How did you score on the quiz? It's no quiz or drill, but you answered all the questions, so that's about all it takes. You should give me some questions sometimes. It'd be kind of cool. So, that's it, but so maybe this is it for the video letter. What did you think? Is it something we should continue to do? Do you have access to a camera so you can send me a video letter? That would be pretty awesome. I'd really like that. So, I don't know, a new chapter in our correspondence is coming to a close, but not a close, but the beginning of it is coming to a close. So, I don't know. It's pretty cool. Maybe next time I'll have some better ideas or more interesting areas or funner things to figure out, but that's it for now. This is Matt, signing off. So, take it easy, and I'll see you soon. Love you, Aim. Bye. Off. Wait.